Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to the channel. Hey, are you looking for a 2-bed, 2-bath? You want a ton of structural upgrades already done to the house? You want to have a water view? You wouldn't mind being about 3 houses away from the community pool, and you want area shopping, dining, and beaches within a stone's throw of the front of your house. If that sounds like it's too good to be true, I am here to tell you, no, it is not. It is because this home located today at 5816 Clubhouse Drive in beautiful sunny Newport Richey has it all. We are hanging out today at Harbor View Mobile Home Park. It's a new park that we've never profiled on the channel. And when I was here today shooting the video, I hooked up with some of the locals. They toured me around. Take a look at everything that Harbor View has to offer. That's right, folks. All of that and more is available to you at Harbor View. So what we will do is take a quick tour on the outside. We're going to jump in the inside, but then we'll finish up with the number section so you know exactly what the lot rent is and the price of the home. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We greatly appreciate it. But please don't be like the 91% of people who watch our content and don't subscribe to the channel. Do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. It does not cost you a dime, and that way you're up to speed with everything that we're doing here at the mobile home dealer. So thank you so much for coming on this journey to help grow our community together. And if you're ready, I'm ready. And welcome to the virtual tour of 5816 Clubhouse Drive here in beautiful Newport Richey, Florida. Now, before we take a look on the outside, take a look at that gorgeous water view behind the home, let's get an idea of exactly where we are in the park. As you see here, where these trucks are parked, if I take a left right there, about 3 houses down, that's going to be the community center, community pool that you saw in the photos there at the intro. If I cruise on over here, gonna be probably about 4 or 5 houses down before I take a right and jump on a side street. Okay, so Harbor View is a smaller park in the area, but it has a ton of things to offer as far as social gatherings and all that type of stuff. Now, with that being said, as I approach the home, a couple of things I do want to point out. We're gonna take a look here at this this carport here shortly, but I want to come on over to the brand new, yes, that's right, brand new roof here on the outside porch. Now, this was just replaced just a few months ago, so that is brand new. If you take a step back, you're going to look at that gleaming roof with the sun as it's hitting it right. Why is that? Well, it's because it's a brand new roof. Brand new roof in 2024 does have a transferable warranty, so that is the first of several big dollar upgrades on this beautiful, beautiful property. Now, this home is extremely well taken care of. As you see, we got landscaping all the way throughout. Have your water softener here, your generator just in case. But take a look at this view, guys. Absolutely gorgeous, right out back of your front steps. I mean, it's hard to put a price on that. We'll try, but it's hard to do that. Got gutters all the way around the home. Got several different Rubbermaid sheds that are staying with the property. I've got 3, count them, 3 brand new mini splits. Okay, if you're not familiar with mini splits, they run kind of like central AC. They're just going to be much more cheaper in cost, a lot less maintenance, and just more economical all the way around. Homeowners put out this custom extra area that we're going to take a look at here. They use it as kind of their lounge hangout spot at night. And again, take a look at their water view. That's going to be one of the only places in the entire park that has this paver addition here and on here. Okay, so you already got that approved by the park manager. It's just got a ton of optionality for it. There's another shed there, area to put your waste cans, custom landscaping all the way around. Looking very tropical, very fun, and extremely well taken care of. Now, as I roll into the carport, you're going to see just how big this is. 2, if not 3 vehicles can easily fit. You know, here's why I really like this carport. Okay, a couple of reasons. Number one, you've got the super tall entry, so if you have a truck or a trailer, no problem at all. Another thing I want to point out here is a lot of times you'll have the entry to the home usually right around here, okay? And as you're familiar with the channel, they're gonna have 3 or 4 steps that come out, so it kind of gobbles up about half the carport. Not the case here. Not the case here at all. Take a look at this. The way this home is laid out, the door, the main access door, is towards the back of the home. So you have your full usage of the carport. Very efficient, very well planned out. One more look at this custom spot back here. That's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be hanging out here this afternoon. I don't know what you guys got going on, but I'm going to be hanging out here. Super fun, super fun. Now the storage shed here, if you're familiar with the channel, you're going to know what you're going to see here. So roll over here, got a newer door on the outset. Now the folks who live in this home are in the process of moving, so you're going to see quite a few boxes and such. Okay, just take that into consideration as you're taking the home tour. All these tools are going to leave. We're not so sure on the shelving, but the tools, the fishing poles, that's all hitting the road. Let's go ahead and jump in the house, take a look at it. I got a ton of things to talk about because this home essentially has been re-gutted from the floor on up. A lot of times we talk about updates and such, and it's paint and carpet. Not the case on this one. As you see with the door towards the back of the home, it's going to allow us to immediately enjoy the front of the home without having a lot of cross traffic, but it's going to lead us directly back into the primary bedroom suite. This thing's awesome. So many things to talk about throughout the house. There's our next mini split, as I mentioned on the intro, 1 of 3. Another big dollar item that they did with this house, all of the flooring and subflooring has been redone. Okay, 3/4 inch plywood, we got carpet here, and then we've got the luxury vinyl plank throughout the rest of the home. Another big dollar item, all the lighting fixtures have been updated, as well as all the paneling has been stripped. Okay, so this is all going to be drywall all throughout the entire home. This is kind of a neat quirk and feature we've never seen on the channel. What they did is they kind of built out this whole area. Of course, it's beach towels, but I'll show you on this. I've never seen that. It's actually like a stained cedar in there, so you can keep beach towels in there. You can do whatever you want, but I just thought that was a super cool feature of the home. Tying directly onto the ensuite. Now we do have a mascot in the house, our feline friend. Does not smell of cat at all in this house. Doesn't have any odor like that. I know we're going to get a lot of questions about that in the comments. I'm very sensitive to it, so I would be coughing up a lung here. I don't smell it at all. So they did a great job of keeping the smell out. Totally re-gutted bathroom. Newer vanity. Gorgeous shower. Now, a couple of things I want to point out about the shower. Here's my my notebook sheet to see that the step in here is probably the lowest we have ever seen on the channel. Probably 2 or 3 inches. Okay, so if you have a problem taking stairs, or somebody in your family does, no issues to speak of. Real tile in the shower. New toilet. And again, new doors. And the gorgeous drywall job done all the way throughout. An extra closet was put into the hallway, which is quite nice. You're not going to see a lot of storage here in single wides. This home definitely has plenty. But take a look at this kitchen, guys. Showstopper kitchen for this single wide home. Newer appliances are just a couple of years old. I got new cabinets, new countertops. I got that glass inlay, which I think looks super neat. If I look back here, I've got real wood on the backsplash there. Actually, I think it might be tile. It's not a wallpaper. A lot of times people do the backsplashes with like a wallpaper. Not the case here. New light there. And then you're going to see throughout the entire video, guys, this real stone all the way throughout. Okay, that's not a figment of your imagination. That's real stone that's been done. True craftsman work all the way. Very large living area. Now, since this home is being lived in and they're boxing things up, we're not 100% sure on what's staying and what's going. If you see a piece here that you say, you know what, Mark, to make the deal work, I've got to have fill in the blank, let us know. Let us know. We'll see what we can do to make that work for you. Now, the second bedroom, because it's a split floor plan, you know how much I like split floor plans. You know, they're very rare. You don't see a lot of them. We featured a few of them recently on our channel. But but having a bed and a bath and a full bed and bath on either side is very nice. Home office setup, more of the custom stone trim. And then not just a half bath, but the full bath all around. There with your shower stall in the back. So very nice size here for the secondary bedroom. I like how they kept the luxury vinyl plank throughout the house. I also really like how they did the drywall throughout the home. A lot of times people will do drywall, and they'll try to sell it hard on the drywall, only to come to find out they only have it maybe 1 or 2 rooms. Not the case here. Now another new door going out to our Florida room. A couple things I want to point out here. The big dollar one is exactly what you guys see right there. When they redid the Florida room, they ran the plumbing out here, so the washer and dryer are staying with the home. Huge selling point for the indoor laundry. Another shot at the water view there. They did a super fun custom mural up here, kind of keeping the bringing the sunshine inside, and kind of got the fun kind of Jimmy Buffett feel going out here as well. Now these boxes obviously will be going out, but if we can imagine it, again, I mentioned in the intro, folks are moving. If we yank those boxes out, we've got plenty of power, obviously. We have an AC in the far corner there. You know, so we're going to have plenty of room here to create an in-law suite, home office, whatever you like to do. And I would like to point out, they kept that exposed stained cedar that we saw in that cubby. They brought that out here as well. So super fun beach getaway here with a Newport Richey. Okay, looks like we even have newer stairs as well. Those are great. They have a kind of a fun design with them. So one of the cleanest homes that we've ever featured here on the channel recently. And yes, I'm going to hear it. The home sold, Mark. No, it's not sold, folks. We use double-sided signs here at the mobile home dealer. Sold is always pointed to the house. For sale is pointed to the street. And this home is definitely for sale. So I hear what you're saying, folks. All right, Mark, you've basically got a brand new home. You know, you got the new roof, you got the new ACs, new flooring, the plumbing has been redone, so that's all inside, all the drywall, all the cool quirks and features of the home with the cedar chest, all that kind of stuff. How much is this going to cost? I bet it's going to cost a fortune. Well, we're going to get there, folks. We will, I promise. But before we do, if you're new to the channel, we always want to stress to take a look at our company website. We'll put it on the bottom of the screen here, sellmobilehome.com. Reason why we stress that in all of our videos is easy. We can update our site faster than we can update all of our voiceovers. So for the most up-to-date information on this home, as well as everything else that we carry, make sure you take a look at the site. But at the time of this listing, I'll tell you what, folks, these sellers, they told us to sell. They threw a number out. We said, we'll see what the community says. The price in this home, when we take it to market, $64,900. $64,900 on the price of this home. I can tell you right now, if you needed to get the labor and the materials for these updates, you'd be looking north of 30 grand, easy on these updates. And remember, guys, a lot of these updates do have warranties with them. $64,900 on the price of the home. Lot rent about $900 a month. Okay, about $900 a month, which is right in alignment with all the parks in the area. $64,900 on the price of the home. Now, if this home is of interest for you or somebody that you know, we've got a couple of new team members. We're going to put their contact in the lower right-hand corner. Angelo and Joanne, they are a ton of fun, and they're doing a fantastic job here within the Newport Richey area. Give them a call, send them a text message. Let them know that you're interested in the property at 5816 Clubhouse Drive here, and they will be more than happy to help answer all of your questions. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming on this virtual tour. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer, and as always, we'll see y'all on the next one.